Welcome back to the Productivity Podcast, where I give you a daily productivity tip so you can get the most out of your time, your talent, and your ideas. I'm your host, Brandon White. Here we go. We're going to skip the science today because we're talking about sleep, and you already know this because it's all over everywhere on the internet that getting a good night's rest on a regular basis is going to be better for your health, better for your mental state, and make you more productive. We're going to jump right into what is the best sleep tracking app. And the best one that I have ever used, and I've tried a ton of them, from things you wear, the Fitbit, the iPhone next to you, keep going on and on and on with all these things. I think there was one that I wore on my fingers, the best one ever. Been using this for at least, I think, 7 years. I had to buy a new one because the vacuumed up the cord under my bed. But the best one I've used is the Beautyrest Sleep Tracker Monitor. You can get this on Amazon for $76. I'll put the link in the show notes. And the cool thing about this is you don't have to do anything. You put a sensor for you and or your partner or just you under your side of the bed, and it does everything else. It hooks up to the internet and it tracks everything for you. And then in the app, every morning, you can just open the app and it will give you an analysis of your sleep, and or you can have it email you, which I do daily, to give me the summary. So to give you an example, for today's report that I got a 77 sleep quality out of 100. Now, the sleep quality is calculated by a combination of things. How many times you get up? Do you hit your sleep target? Mine is 7 hours and 30 minutes, and some other things that they compute. So don't take it as you're actually getting a C necessarily if you start getting 77s, because it's very, very hard to get 90s. It would mean that you would sleep through the night, you would never get up, and you go to bed on time and wake up every morning perfectly. And that's generally hard. But last night, I got 7 hours and 36 minutes of sleep. I got the 77 sleep score. I achieved 101% of my sleep goal. I had an hour and 19 minutes of deep sleep, which is up from the previous night. I got 4 hours and 34 minutes of light sleep, 1 hour and 43 minutes of REM sleep. I fell asleep at 9:16. I woke up once. I was awake for 21 minutes. My efficiency of sleep is 95%. My heart rate was down 61 beats a minute, which is actually up in general. I must have been dehydrated. 17 breaths an hour. And then it writes all this stuff, gives me a chart, it'll give you one, gives you the calendar so you can see all your sleep scores, and then it'll give you a summary. It has this AI sleep coach in it, and it says over the 7 nights, your sleep quality metric has been trending upward with your highest sleep score of 77 on Sunday night. And then it will give you some other tips and tricks based on your sleep. And the really cool thing is you don't have to do anything. It knows when you lie down. It knows when you get up. It monitors it. It sends you an email. All this other stuff that you've got to start and stop, it's just going to kill you, and it's going to wear on your mind and actually cause you to be more tired because you're so worried about getting this sleep monitor thing turned on. So again, this is the Beautyrest Sleep Tracker Monitor. You can buy it for $76 on Amazon. I'll put the link in the show notes. I have no affiliation with this thing. It's the best sleep tracker there is. So give it a try, see what you think, and get a better night's rest to increase your productivity. Hey, real quick before you go, please remember to hit follow on your podcast player. You won't miss any episodes, and it helps support us bring you the show daily. Thanks for listening. We'll talk tomorrow.